Caucasian people who don't know or are afraid to approach, or they don't understand where the anger is with the black community, and therefore they don't know how to approach black people.
Yes.
I find that. But
I also think those white people are also not having these tough conversations.
Right.
Like, minus our friend group, right? Take the fact that we do these conversations in general and, like, when we're hanging out.
Right.
That's not happening on a daily basis.
No.
Like,
well, I think with that, it's also a lot, especially, like, with white people, I guess they don't want to come across as ignorant or even, like, offensive if they're asking questions.
Yeah,
when I feel like asking questions is the only way
to know.
To know.
But if you were to approach somebody, like a friend or anything, and ask the tough questions, you're going to get a straight answer.
Yeah. And I think people appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Like, you're willing to have this conversation. Let's have this. Let me educate you on what I've been through in my life.
I do have people tell me that they're afraid to approach me and ask me anything.
I think
Caucasian, I promise you, at my job, one of my close friends, he's Caucasian, he's white. And he's like, yo, Doug, everyone's afraid to ask you anything. They're afraid how you're going to perceive. Like, you can ask me whatever.
Yeah.
Ask me.
Yeah.
Don't be, but they're afraid that I don't want to offend him. I don't want to say the wrong thing and he gets upset.
Right.
Ask me, and I'll tell you if like, okay, that's going on. How you decided. I'll tell, but I won't say it in a mean way where you're so afraid to come and approach me.
Very true.
I've watched actually something recently where this white woman was like, I don't know what to do or say, because the main thing is she didn't understand white privilege. She was like, I don't get what that is, and I don't see that, and I don't see that, and I was like, well, and I'm watching, I'm like, I hope they say this, because like, if you just explain it, then they'll get it. Like, this happened when we went on a trip with our friends. One who was white, two of our other friends who were both black, having a conversation. It was getting loud, but it wasn't. I knew it wasn't heated or like an argument, but it gets loud because that's just how we are. And he thought it was aggressive and tried to. He was like, "You guys need to stop." And I was like, "Whoa!" So they started explaining to him. He was not getting it. I explained to, like, you have to understand the way I explain white privilege is. I give you an example. If I can't walk down the street or into a store without, I have to think about how I'm walking, what I'm wearing, how I'm going to go in here, what I'm going to look for, make sure that, okay, maybe I should take my money out of my wallet now so that it's in my pocket in my hoodie so I don't have to worry about anybody being nervous about me digging in my pocket. White people don't have to do that. No. That's something that we have to do.
Absolutely. Just like as women, I can't go for a run at 8 o'clock at night.
No. Right.
Not happening.
Right.
But I think white women should be able to navigate those conversations a little bit better with
absolutely.
White men. No, you guys have never had a true.
It was a white man I was having a conversation with. But I was explaining that. He was like, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
I said, but that's the privilege of it, is that.
Absolutely.
And then I said, let me tell you something. It's not for all white people because you would be comfortable. But most white people, if you ask them, if you go into a room or a party that is all black people and you're the only white person, you are extremely uncomfortable, aren't you?
Not me.
Not you.
Oh, like in
but
general.
the majority of white people are uncomfortable.
100%.
And what I said was, you are walking into a room as the minority. We are walking into the world as a minority.
Yeah.
So we have to live in that uncomfortability every single day we walk out the door.
Yeah.
And that's something that's how you have to explain it. Because when you give people that explanation, that's where they can get like, wow. I didn't realize it was that deep, and it is that deep, and it's not big issues. It's not the big things like when people get shot and all of that. Those are big things that happen as from the root. Yeah. The root is we have to be aware of what we're doing when we walk out the door. Now, being black and gay is a completely different ballgame too. Yeah. Because we have to be aware of how we're acting around our own community. So there's that's where the struggle, that struggle that you were talking about, like what do we want them to know about the struggle? we have to be aware of not only being black in America, but we have to be aware of being black and gay in America, in white America and black America.
Yeah.
That's the struggle.
That's tough.
Because you have to.
It's a lot of navigating.
You have to think all the time.
Yeah.
Because if you're not thinking, like that, the people that aren't thinking about certain things, or just like, I'm just going to the store. It's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna wear a hoodie. It's cold outside. I'm going to the store. I'm gonna get my stuff out of my pocket, and we're gonna be good. And that's not. You can't do that.
No, so true.
And that's where you have to explain. That's where I feel like the explanation has to be with interracially.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So we just want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you to my two best friends for doing
that. Thank you guys for having us.
And thank you, Dr. Harris. I hope you subscribe to their YouTube channel. Yeah. Definitely link it. Well, thank you, Doug and Kev, for answering all the questions.
You're so welcome.
You're very welcome.
There we go.
Amazing.
Thank you.